Welcome back to Attack of the Spotlight. We have a very exciting episode for you tonight. My name is Jon Horton.
And I am Kyle Pearson, and we just were involved in a live Facebook event for Sister Beretta, the new film from Fabricated Crime. Not too long ago, we interviewed the star, the person who put this all together, Erin Marie. And since that episode, a lot has changed. First of all, I actually have been cast as the DJ in this movie, and Jon, who created the song as the theme song for the episode, has been informed that that song is now going to be the theme song in the actual movie. So we are very, very excited for the release of this film, and they gave us permission to take that live event, and now we are going to showcase it to you. Not in its entirety. We've edited a little bit here and there. There was some audio issues and stuff, but here is that event for you to enjoy in case you missed it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and check out the Sister Beretta Indiegogo live right now.
Crime and corruption rule with no interruption. The neon lights show the sins in its glow. One step away from hell, dead men tell no tale, and the poor and the weak have nowhere to go. Then from out of the night, a cross burning holy light, and her name is Sister Beretta.
Well, first off, welcome to our confessional. I'm Erin Marie.
This is Maria.
And we're Fabricated Crime, and we now have Igor, who's also joining our syndicate. And we are officially a production studio. We're partnering with Indica Jayne. That's okay. We now have our director, Bridget. We have Turkeyman, Gobble Gobble.
Madcast Bowman. So continue. I think we have people.
Hey, Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Hello. Bridget, this is Igor.
Nice to meet
Me
you, Igor.
Nice to meet you.
You're awesome.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to see you.
And then we have Jon and Kyle from Attack of the Spotlight.
Hello, hello.
Jon and Kyla here. And Bridget, we are recording this to distribute on other platforms. We're gonna do some post edit after this conversation.
Wait, Kyle, what shirt do you have on?
Yeah, I want that. Love it.
It's on their score.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Yep. I couldn't believe how fast it turned around, because I'd ordered it and I'm like, I wonder if it's going to be here in time for the show. And it was actually here before we did the last video. So it was quick. So yeah, order yours today.
Right, exactly. Shop.fabricatedcrime.com.
Yes.
Like a subscribe.
Yes.
So that's a
That like button.
hit the like button. So yeah, I'll kick it off again so we can then.
Yeah, so we wanted to bring everyone together, talk about Fabricated Crime, what we're trying to do, our mission of bringing filmmakers, content creators together, being able to put their artwork and their creations in a space that isn't censored, and you pretty much get to set your own price. And with that, we also have our own productions in the works, and we're starting off with Sister Beretta. I'm even wearing my wrist rosary.
Very nice.
And we've got a couple more. We've got Mary Horsepower behind it. We've got Rare Susie, and we're just excited to have you all here to help us make these dreams come true.
Yeah, and when Aaron and I have been collaborating for close to 10 years now, since the days of Boeing, before the plane started coming down.
Exactly.
And that we migrated and ended up in working with movie studios. And then, but at the core, we were pretty much into grindhouse, into trauma productions, and pretty much a lot of the things that a lot of the world we feel don't appreciate to a certain degree. And like I mentioned, Sister Beretta, we wanted to be our first banger. Then we have the surreal spaghetti western Mary Horsepower banger in the West. Then we have Roller Susie. If you want to mention what Roller Susie is about.
Oh, she's a downtrodden Waffle House worker who sees her only way out through the roller derby.
And then after that, we have other crazy ideas. Like we mentioned one time to Cass that we do want a grindhouse, the TV show BJ and the Bear.
Yes.
If you
I thought that was a joke.
no, it's not a joke at all. It has not been a joke. Actually, BJ and the Bear has been in the back of our minds, but it's something else we want to bring in. Aaron actually spends a lot of time watching the old show Heart to Heart.
Yes.
Um,
We're still wondering what Robert Wagner did with Natalie Wood, but
so
which we did start a grindhouse metal band called the Natalie Wood Swim Team, but they might show up.
measure the production. We're still we're fascinated a lot about the late 70s, the early 80s. I think a lot of that has been forgotten. A lot of the in your face.
So this is our revival.
This is our revival. Welcome to the congregation as a revival of fabricated crime. And also we're here to discuss kind of formally the origins of Sister Beretta and kind of a little bit about you, Aaron, and how you came up with this nun with guns. And
Well, so I grew up Catholic, and my mother wanted to be a nun, but she also wanted me to be a nun, which never happened until now. And so in loving memory, this is going out to my mother, Tara. And she also felt, why can't nuns have guns? And they should have guns, and they don't just sit around knitting all day. And so we're making ours a heroine. Nuns unite, yes.
one of the a little bit of also history, since Erin mentioned in memory of her mom that recently passed away, but we haven't chat about that. This movie has a dedication to Erin's mom, Tyra. It also has a follow-up dedication that we did on a reel for a gentleman named Gio Torres.
Yes.
He was our videographer and collaborator in Puerto Rico when we were M2 Creative Studios. Fantastic man.
Also love the grindhouse, so this one goes out to them.
His last, actually, literally his last words to me before we took off from Puerto Rico, his last words were like, dude, do you remember when we rented Caligula and Cannibal Holocaust in here? And that was the last I actually talked to him. So we're dedicating this nunsploitation to him also. And another thing that Aaron mentioned with our streaming and allowing filmmakers to come in and put all their content with us uncensored, as raw, as edgy as it can. When Gia mentioned those words of, here's where we rented Caligula and Cannibal Holocaust, it was in a supermarket. And probably John, he's already nodding. We used to be able to rent movies at a supermarket, and they will carry grindhouse movies. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was one, for example, that I rented from there. So fantastic film by all definitions. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. So a little bit of the inspirations behind Sister Beretta, Aaron, if you want to go through the stuff that you like that no one believes you do.
Well, so we did use AI to begin our storyboarding, and so I wrote just a little app to help us, since Jesus likes to do all the posts and editing. And so I was able to take these ideas that I had, and it started as her as a twerking nun, but then we were able to add guns, and then Jesus was able to take it into Adobe Premiere and DaVinci and do his magic. And then we found music. We're heavy metal people as well. We love Typo Negative, and we thought, let's just add all of these elements that we love and put it together. And so far it's come out looking awesome. And now that we have Igor's artwork to go along with it, I mean, we're truly impressed.
A little bit on the AI usage of Sister Beretta. So we created an internal application called Stash House. For us, it was called Stash House to keep the criminal element of fabricated crime. For the rest of the world, it could be called Cineplan for planning cinema. But we pretty much wrote an application that you can move around assets and cut your own trailers and cut your own film. And that's why Sister Beretta is a little bit unique on the look, because we were able to define camera angles, define shots, define zooms, order AI to do wide angles when we needed them. And the unspoken secret of how we did this is we do have several setups for professionally doing post colorization and grading. So a lot of the cinematography of Sister Beretta wasn't because of the AI, but it was because we actually did post on it with proper loots, grindhouse looting, adding grain, grading, and eventually the follow-up. There is dialogue on the reels. We purposely cut them out, but we essentially have about 45 minutes of the film with Aaron talking as Sister Beretta, but we don't want to do it that way. We're simply using it as a tool for everybody on set, and everybody on direction or assistant direction, and even the script coordinator knows exactly how everything is going to look like. It's taking the model of the Coen brothers that basically have shot every movie with just one camera. They storyboarded so well that they only needed one camera and just to change it on location by looking at the storyboard. That's essentially what we did, the same way as the Coen brothers.
And now we have Jon Hatch, who's joined us, who's our composer. And we met and immediately connected, and he knew exactly what we were going for. So we're so excited to have Jon with us as well. And yeah, I don't know if you want to open up for questions or.
Oh, I'm going to add a little bit more to it. So on the Jon Hatch, one of the reasons that we click so well with Jon is he has, just by some of the bands, I interact a lot with Jon on Facebook. Some of the bands that he knows, some of the ones he mentions, it's very, very close to some of the music that we like the mention of Sono on the other day. And music has become very important to Sister Beretta and Fabricated Crime. Sometimes I think we think of the music before the actual video. We sometimes have done that. So for us, the music has become critical, and Jon, with the trading of ideas. And another thing that got Jon to this position is he jumped so quick to help us out. If we needed a Bolex camera, he'd use somebody. I know this person that did the post of sound for Obsession. So Jon stepped outside of the role of the person composing the score to become basically a team of Fabricated Crime on what can I hustle around to find for you guys. And that pretty much earned him the spot immediately.
Ah, yes.
And the way we coordinated the music, it's usually references a lot of obscurities. I'm mostly, actually Aaron has Typo Negative tattooed here somewhere, but usually a lot of the music came from my side during the post and the composition, and we try to reference songs that were deep cuts, kind of forgotten. Our use of Canadian Saga on the Loose was actually our promotional reel, the entire 3 minutes. Zodiac Mind Warp and the Love Reaction. That was a Holy Gasoline, and we also, that brings a story, and so when we picked, for example, Zodiac Mind Warp for Obscurities and other songs, we have reached out to every band,
Mhm.
every
For rights.
label for rights. Like, we already have coordinated some of that. One of the things that we found out, it's our core at the beginning was Zodiac.
Mhm.
And if you want to tell a little bit about the story of what we find out, digging
Oh.
Manning, you can't remember?
No.
Okay. So when we were digging the rights for Zodiac Mind Warp, we found out that the singer and the guy who wrote it actually is, because of a brain tumor, is unable to remember he was in the band.
Wow.
Down in England.
Down in England.
In some small village.
Yep. So a gentle soul from UK actually reached out to us and found him. And right now the song is nowhere. It's the rights. Number one, he probably had the rights, but he doesn't remember. Number one, he made it, or where they are. There's no transcript of the song at all. And the record label actually, at the time, it actually is not pressed, and it was only done on a vinyl in UK. So Aaron and I have been like struggling to find those rights. So we have contacted Leatherwolf, we have contacted Slaughter. Everybody, we want everybody here that has contributed to the origins of Sister Beretta and what it is, to be showcased out there and receive their dues, right? And that is something that you have been very passionate. Everybody gets their.
Oh yes, I want everyone to be taken care of at the end of all this.
Yes. Everybody should be rewarded, and we will find a way. Even if we don't feature the song in the movie, we will find a way to get what it's due for Mark Manning in UK. Because it would not have been, Sister Beretta's desert trailer was pretty much on the beat of Holy Gasoline. So even if we don't use it, we're gonna make him know somehow that he was influential in triggering this whole thing on. The first person that actually watched the Sister Beretta trailer was your mom.
Yes, she did. Yep.
Yeah, it was
And
your
she
mom.
loved it, which was surprising from a Catholic. Yes, and thank you, Cass. She's been instrumental in all of this and finding all the right talented people. We could not have gotten to where we are today without Cass. So much love.
Yeah, Cass. Bridget, you believed in us way back when we were doing our crafting Lionsgate. And Jason Wallace might be here, might not
He
be
just
here.
shut up.
Oh, he shut up. Jason, you have been pretty much Preacher Man.
Yes.
That was the Fields of the Nephilim song. You have become Preacher Man for us. You're wrangling the snakes under a tarp somewhere, and flinging white lightning. I don't know, but you're doing.
Jason Wallace has this magic touch.
Yeah, you're doing the Lord's work for us. So, and then Igor, God, Aaron, what do you have to say about Igor?
Can't say enough love or send enough love to Igor. It's amazing what you can do, and seriously, we're trying to figure out how to get you over to the States for October, so that you can be part of this with us.
Start thinking about that. Aaron has been venturing it, so I bring you at least to NYC.
Yes.
Yep.
New York.
To New York. And
Why New York?
That's where we're gonna start filming.
we're gonna start filming there. Wow. Yep. So
Nice.
another news. Aaron and I have been kind of trading emails with Irina and Lloyd Kaufman. So we just have to hammer some logistical details for Lloyd
Yes.
to be the Pope.
And then we also have to shout out Turkeyman. He's gonna be one of the Pope's right hand men.
Yeah, Turkeyman.
Does this
Another
take place at Thanksgiving, by the way?
Igor would be out
on the
Has
table.
its own backstory that Turkeyman can say.
I think I think Turkeyman, we're gonna carry him around all the way up to BJ and the Bear. We'll find a spot for him on BJ and the Bear.
We see Turkeyman in the spaghetti western. We see Turkeyman in the roller derby rink somewhere.
Well, we need to see action figures or plush dolls on Turkeyman. I mean, come on.
That actually would be like completely awesome, right?
Oh yes, little action figures.
Little action figures. I don't know if you all saw, but Igor did a fantastic, almost noir cover of Turkeyman.
Yes. We're almost doing trading cards. Like, and Igor is making one for each character, which is great.
Yeah, Igor. I mean, Jessa Flux loves her stuff, by the way. She writes to her outside and goes like, "Oh my god, is that me?" And so Jessa Jupiter Flux is loving it. David Rochon thinks you're bold that we found. And Debbie was gonna try to join in today, but she's in Nova Scotia and she has some other things she needs to take care of. But I think you want to give a shout out to Debbie Rochon because
Oh yes.
God,
Debbie Rochon also has helped put this together. Again, all the connections, the networking, it's been fantastic.
yeah, Debbie stole our hearts many years ago. I think especially Bikini Bloodbath Car Wash.
Yes.
And the way Debbie carried her role in Bikini Car Wash was fantastic. But then you see her as she kind of changes roles here and there on something like Exhume, which is very different than anything else she's done. And then she did the one with Fred Olin Ray, where she played a photographer that ended up being the killer. But Debbie, when we reached out to Debbie, well, we basically lured Debbie. We lured her. So when Debbie actually and us agreed to go into this crazy trip, Debbie just started immediately promoting and
she gave us tasks with Indica Jayne production. Yes. And then you brought us Lin. It's gonna do all of the cool effects.
Lin Agullo.
Thank you, Lin.
Thank you,
Lin, say
guys.
hi.
Hi, it's good to see you all. Sorry I joined in late.
No worries.
So Lin, if you want to describe Lin.
Well, Lin, we've got multiple roles for you.
I'm down for anything.
Special effects. We've seen your other costume work as like the cancer kid.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Indie World Cinema's here. Oh my God. Albert. Hey, Albert, you have been helping us so much on X. And reposting, and you actually have swelled our views along with Turkeyman. Turkeyman's own character, and I love it.
Gobble gobble.
It looks like he has a Midori sour over there. So
That's his drink of choice.
yeah, Midori sour. And so Albert, thank you so much for following us and reposting our crazy idea. Because frankly, all of you are here because we're insane. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Erin might not look it, but she's nuts.
Oh yes.
We
hide it well.
He plays shop the nuttiness. Lin is actually gonna handle all the special effects.
We're making sure she gets as many eyeballs popped out
Yeah,
possible.
all the practical effects that we want to do. All the buckets of blood are gonna be handled by Lin Agullo down here. We spent a little bit of time with Cass, and you have been so instrumental on everything.
Seriously. So much love.
You guys, this is going to be great.
We can't wait.
I think we're gonna blow shit up. Of course, our Indiegogo needs love, but we're working on that. And after we repost this and edit and stuff, we're gonna make it a full thing on YouTube and everything. But Aaron is also looking for private funding.
Yes.
So that's in the works, and we'll see how that starts landing around. And we just really want to say that the whole goal of us was to make this a reality. We get an ARRI 16 millimeter with the loud noise. We'll manage it. I think we have a very, very capable team of figuring things out as they go along.
And I just snagged this vintage from Dallas, so we have extra equipment.
This is your BTS one. So it looks grainy and
Thanks.
so it looks like a 1983 porn. One of the first ones, right? It's gonna be Fabricated Crime presents Vanessa Del Rio. And well, somebody laughed, somebody recognized the name Vanessa Del Rio. That's because we couldn't get a hold of Ginger Lynn, who's doing this type of movies nowadays, or Traci Lords. But if somebody can get us Traci Lords to dress as a nun, we'll take her.
We'll take it.
Talking about that, we have you want to run by the current cast?
So, we have a good few here, but we also have Jessa and Jupiter Flux. We have Sushii Xhyvette. We have Debbie Rochon. We have Chanda Rawlings. We've got Turkeyman, and we've got Jason Wallace, and
Master Wadulfo,
Esther, who's another Puerto Rican. Traci Redmond, John's partner, and I also have Kyle Pearson here, who's our radio DJ voice, and we've got the other Jon, who's if he wanted, he can also play a role, and then we also have Mark Torgel, and then Lloyd Kaufman.
And I will admit that with the grindhouse, you go, but I'm gonna actually talk about a reach out. Kyle Davis is in, and we actually got a little bit. We're having an army of nuns that reach out that want to be with us, including today we got a message of August Kais or August is from Canada. So we still getting a lot of internal love. People trying to come in and be a nun or be a priest. And we're gonna
Dead guy number 4.
or dead guy number 4. And we're gonna put, but we're probably gonna put Jon Hatch, because I gotta say it, of a lot of the grindhouse posters that you guys have seen for every character, man, Jon, I don't know yet, but Jon looks so handsome and so strikingly mean with that guitar that he has to show up in this movie. Am I gonna be in the movie? Probably. I'm probably gonna have a cameo somewhere. So yes, I will be. I haven't picked. Nestor is technically playing but I will show up. Aaron is twinning with Sushii. So that's gonna be a role that Sushii is on the foreground, but all of a sudden we got a glimpse of Aaron, or vice versa. And because they have the same facial shape, and all of you bought into the image of Aaron. So we're gonna be honest about that. So it will be.
We're gonna do some movie magic.
Yep. We plan to shoot everything in 14 days
On 60 millimeter.
We have isolated with the help of Bridget's script and what Aaron wrote. We kind of got together and it became a little bit of a line producer thing where we kind of know almost where everything has to look like and it's exact. And that's our goal, and we still refine it at every single day. Looking at Eric and I, we made it here with a lot of people telling us no. So if we're gonna shoot in 14 days, we will make it happen. There's just no way around it.
Well, we've got the best of the biz right here with Indica Jayne Productions and Bridget and
Lin. Lin, do you do poultry guys too?
No, I didn't. I was open. I'm on the other side of the country, so I didn't have the time to do that.
Yeah, exactly, Cass.
Exactly, Cass. Thank you. So
Knocked you out in one.
so yeah, I think the only things is that we're again, Aaron and I are super heavy raising money for Sister Beretta. I think there's things probably from the gaffer department that I would like to think with all gaffers. So we'll find the cables, we'll find the cameras, we'll find the equipment. Cass is nodding her head. She probably has it in her house.
It's really just fighting the car.
It's just really finding the cars, which is another thing, by the way. The cars are important. The Corvette is important, and we're searching them. We are reaching out in outside of Detroit with your twins,
Yes.
and we got some people in Ohio, Leanne, and actually Ivan. So Debbie, I will reach outside to you guys because you're in Southern California. You also have alongside with Bridget, who's contacting West Coast Customs. I really think we're actually gonna get this Corvette made, and we're probably gonna have to make 2 of them, to be honest with you. Things that are also on the horizon is we're trading back the AI trailers under they're too much fun. Because now we jump in the illustrations of Igor's, because it's our transition from the flashy things we did and post-produce to the human side to the eventual shooting. That way we kind of tell the story in reverse, right? So you're gonna see a lot more of Igor. We don't have a problem seeing more of Igor.
Goodness. We just did things backwards.
Yeah, so we just did things backwards. And I think what we ask from you guys is keep promoting. Somehow we have reached a level of visibility that sometimes we don't have to tag you anymore. It just shows up for you. And we have reached that level. We have, as of today, we have 64.5 thousand views on the last 30 days. In less than 30 days, 64.5 thousand views on just Instagram alone. It's not that easy when you're and all the restrictions that we got away to avoid shadow bans. The shadow bans are real. It's not easy, and all of you did that for us.
Yes, and helping get the word out that we're not making an AI movie.
Yeah,
that was important for us. So thank you.
We don't want to rely heavy on saying that the technical aspects of fabricated crime, but I feel like it's a little bit of responsibility, mostly on me that did the post, on having some description on how we achieved an AI that no one else has. I'm probably gonna do a couple of how I did Adobe Premiere for this, how we did AI with Stash House for this, and how it actually is Aaron. And like pretty much a replica of Aaron down to her voice. So I'm gonna do that. And if you guys, I think the only thing is, if you, whatever you guys are doing for us, oh my God, you're swelling us. I mean,
Yes, thank you.
the nun is hot.
I'm looking forward to that twerking vid. So if you could send that to me, that would be fantastic.
We have it on our vault. We need to send
And it's
it.
gonna be one of those final credit scenes.
Okay.
And
Oh,
or actually, I was hoping, having Debbie and everyone in the costumes, if I could get all the nuns to twerk together
There you
in
go.
real life.
We do have surprises we have put in that we have hidden from everybody. There's gonna be tropes and bloopers we're hiding from everybody. We want to emulate the creations that Burt Reynolds and in Hooper and all those fantastic blooper reels. So we're gonna have some of our own. Some of you may have noticed that we even did some of those on AI with Aaron walking towards the green screen and getting coffee.
yeah.
And we went all out on doing some of that fake stuff with the intent of showing we want this to be real. So there's gonna be surprises. So yeah, it's a matter of raising money. we're not gonna say no if somebody out there has a rich uncle or has
A Nigerian prince.
a Nigerian prince that can. We're not opposed to somebody that needs to launder some cash. We'll take it. We're not saying anything. Put it on the washing machine called Fabricated Crime. So that's kind of like our campaign at this moment. Like we joke, we're money prostitutes to
Brand horse.
we're brand horse to make Sister Beretta happen. So that's kind of what we did at this point. Pretty much promotional. Again, you guys are fantastic. I don't know if Albert Albert is still here, but Albert, if you want to interview us, now you know who we are. This is Aaron and Jesus. Easy people to talk to. That's another thing. If there's any publications, if there's anything that you all know, the ones that kick-started a lot of this was when you showed up at Attack of the Spotlight.
Yes, thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for coming on. It was a great interview, and we hit 1,000 views like that. I mean, it took off right away, and then you did the little blurb from the section on Instagram, and then that blew up. So yeah, it's been a give and take with this, because you're helping us and we're hoping to help you, and it's been a phenomenal journey that we just got on the very beginning of, and it just seems like it seems like it's a very structured yet completely out of control journey all at the exact same time. And John and I are loving every minute of it, I think.
It's controlled chaos.
That controlled chaos.
There you go.
That's how we roll.
We gotta admit we have been very careful on things. We plan a lot of things ahead of time. Like we mentioned on our internal team call the other day, this is copyrighted work. This is filed. We actually own the phrase.
A nun with a gun and a bad habit for justice.
And it's something like the worst thing on four wheels or something like that. So we own 4 phrases. The nun with a gun, it not even Abel Ferrara caught that somewhere. So we actually own it now, nun with a gun. So everything here we have carefully planned, filed, done to get to this point where we know it's going to be chaotic. And or we think we can handle, maybe we don't, but we have gotten this far. So those are eventually we have this silly dream that with our licensing and the fact that it's registered, we can make Sister Beretta action figures.
Yep.
Right. We can make a Hot Wheel edition of the Corvette.
Lego sets.
Lego set. Aaron wants a Lego set. So
So he did a Bugatti. Why can't they do a Corvette?
exactly. So it's one of those things that we file and register ahead of time. So this doesn't become a movie, which it will. It can also become a toy. It can also become something else, or a comic book that Igor will draw. So that's we were very, very careful on doing that way ahead of time before we sell it out.
Got one.
Hey, that looks suspicious at the bottom.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Man, that is
You might have to blur that.
That's Lord of the Cockhrings. And so,
Work in progress.
Oh, you made
one.
That is
Yesterday I paint and washing 10 times maybe. It's a morning I painting today.
love it.
Fantastic.
So
Igor's multi-talented.
Are you the artist that they've been using?
yes.
Yes.
The pictures are outstanding.
Thank you.
When did you guys hook up with Igor?
He found us.
Found us.
Ah, yeah.
Wow.
It was kismet. It's like when the internet brings people together. This is a love story.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure the origin of it. It was something that Aaron showed me, like on Instagram. It's like it arrived to her.
It's our online dating, which
Wow.
Yeah, I think Igor and Aaron are online dating. So, but look what he's producing. And so it landed on Aaron's side, and Aaron showed it to me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then they kicked off the conversation, and we brought him on board to be our artist and illustrator. And Beretta goes well. It's not only for Beretta, it's gonna be for Mary Horsepower. It's gonna be for Roller Susie and BJ and the Bear. Yes, I keep saying BJ and the Bear, John. I keep because I want it to happen. It's gonna be, instead of BJ, it's gonna be a woman. And
It's gonna be a raccoon.
she wants a raccoon to be the side character to make her extremely volatile in our story. When we first thought, we didn't think we could do BJ and the Bear because we kept it so quiet. But then when we mentioned her first to Cass, I remember her reaction going with her face like, what? No one remembers that scene. I'm like,
Oh,
excited.
I do. Oh, I do. Our
John.
theme song. We were singing our theme song on
I
the
know.
show.
Yeah.
We're in. Let's go.
So there's a lot more to us. I think.
Yeah, we'll definitely need Kyle from you more DJ voice work.
Whatever you need, man. I'm right here.
I love the guys in typo negative too. I'm assuming it's going to be in the movie, right?
We have a hefty soundtrack. Actually, we have a Spotify playlist that we call WSIN, WSIN, for everything that got musically inspired on Sister Beretta.
Yep.
And we do have everything from Wasp, which we love, all the way down to typo negative, some Slayer, some obscure thrash, but it's a complete guide for everything that got us to the look and the style is in that playlist, Sister Beretta WSIN Spotify. And we continuously add to it. Somebody actually asked for a blending the other day, so I accepted, so I don't know what's there.
Eventually, we're gonna have Jon Hatch's, and then we're also gonna have John from Attack of the Spotlights music as well. So
Yes. So we're including Jon Hatch on the soundtrack.
2 Johns.
The 2 Johns. That sounds like soliciting. Who are my 2 Johns today? So you're
At your
soliciting.
service.
My bad.
All right, yeah.
It's a guilty habit.
Well, that's a bad habit. So the music, we plan to put it all together. I know we're gonna get help from everybody when the time comes, but we also have been looking and contacting Blu-ray makers, DVD making services, and we're gonna do special editions adorning the artwork of Igor. We're gonna do also prints to sell as rewards, and we have this silly stupid dream that which we know he's capable. But if we get Igor on the States, he actually can do a version of the 16th Chapel of Sister Beretta.
Oh.
I know, right?
It's our dream.
I know that will be something else. So
And Cass even has a cool way of how we can make it look. You can sew more, Cass, since you had the idea.
Take print and transfer it to a gel. We can shoot it with the lights to do the ceiling, and you get the exact art projected out that we can still capture the cameras appropriately.
That's why she's our brilliant.
Nice.
Cass wants to do gels and do the projection so it looks like a live painting. So we got a lot of things coming in. To be honest, Aaron and I almost have like no time during our day, I think. We tag team things at all hours in the morning. I'm Facebook, so if you guys need something from the Facebook side or find something on the Facebook side, I'm the one there. Aaron is Instagram day in, day out on the Sister Beretta account. Fabricated Crime is a secondary one that we're tagging on everything that we do because it builds our numbers also for the future, right? So Fabricated Crime is secondary, Sister Beretta is Aaron, Facebook is me, X is mostly me, but Aaron is on X also.
Yes, Sister Beretta.
So if you guys want to help us out with promoting and stuff, you guys have been fantastic.
Yes, thank you so much,
Darren.
guys. So much love. So much love from us that we're feeling it. And even like we were trying to get the Catholic Church to ban us, but so far all the Catholics I know love this. Gives a nun a gun. So
Who knew?
who knew?
With that, actually, hey, you know, if the church wants to give us money, that's on them. That's on you. So
Pregnant nun costume available.
There you go. Thank you, Debbie.
yep, ship it over.
Aaron, you know who Eric is. He got a whole truckload of Catholic, the robes and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So I don't know if you could use that, any of that, or he is.
Oh, well, I'll call Eric.
We still have Eric's number, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll ping Eric. We'll take everything seriously, and again, we'll take the Nigerian prince.
For the events, but he hasn't used them yet, though, that I know of. So when do you guys plan to start shooting? I come in late. So they're talking about.
October. So we're gonna start in New York. We have Detroit, and then our cast over here found a great spot outside of Phoenix or
Tucson.
Arizona. That's got an amazing little church.
Nice.
It's called Tuba. If you want to look at it, that's called Tubuc. It's south of Tucson, really close to the border. And they have a lot of the architecture that you see, like all the Catholic style churchings, the desert scenes.
Nice.
And we can kind of run around out there without anyone really caring.
Love it.
A lot of public land.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm excited for you guys.
Oh, thank you, Debbie.
The less permits we need, the better off we are, and the better it actually comes out, in my opinion.
I've never pulled a permit in my life.
Real quick, too, what year is a Corvette you're looking for? We have a lot of Corvettes out here.
76.
76.
Black. Paint it, right?
Yeah.
But it's a 1976 because the 76 has the flat glass on the back, not the dome on the back. It's kind of what made it for us. Don't ask me why. So dome, no dome.
Some of the car clubs, honestly, if we put our fallout to them, they offer to do the matte black wrap.
Oh,
They might let us use the car with that as kind of
I like that.
I like that. So yeah, the car, let us know. Rich relatives, let me know. Money launderers, let us know. Eric wants to promote his stuff. He gets associate producer credits. So FYI, we'll sync on that over the phone. So all of you, you guys have done a fantastic, amazing thing for us.
We truly feel so overwhelmed with love that we can't thank you so much. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So-
The spotlight will definitely be available if you guys want to come back on, if you want to bring cast or crew, just give us a holler. We'll be more than happy to. And I'm real interested in this Detroit bit because I'm only about 3 or 4 hours away from Detroit.
Oh, nice.
So-
Nice.
So I'm liking the sounds of that.
Yes, a little bit of, I want what is it, the fist of,
You want the fist on the plaza in Detroit. I always confuse the name Joe Fraser or Joe Lewis. I think it's actually Fraser, but
that was true.
it's Lewis.
It's Lewis.
Yeah.
I always confuse their last name, but we want to shoot in front of the fist. We do have a special salute to a very little movie that people don't remember called Corvette Summer with Annie Potts and the guy who plays Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill. And when on Corvette Summer, his whole goal at the end is he actually parks it in front of the General Motors building, or he wants to mimic that he parks it in front of the General Motors building. We want to do that for Corvette Summer. We want to park the Corvette at the beginning of General Motors building. And the reason for Detroit is because for a while, I did work at the General Motors building. And so I was spending a lot of time in Detroit with Chevrolet Bolt serial number 2, their first attempt at an electric after many years. So I was visiting General Motors, the 4 towers, and I always thought of Corvette Summer. Aaron has seen Corvette Summer. We want to park the Corvette in front, like Mark Hamill was trying to do in his high school dreams. And I did have a fascination with Annie Potts in that movie, I'll be honest.
She got you through high school?
She got me through puberty. Oh, that's bad. And so we want to do that. And so Detroit is actually very special to both of us.
And we also have the Motor City Casino. We at least want the outside, unless they'll let us in. But we at least want to have a lot of the Turkeyman scenes take place in that Motor City Casino.
And another time with Detroit is that Aaron's best friend since college.
They actually live outside of Frankenmuth, so I don't know how far that is from you, John.
Oh, not real far.
So yeah, Aaron has twins right outside by Franken. I call it Frankenmuth. That's just me. It can be Frankenmuth. And so that's the Detroit aspect of it. We're very passionate about the city. It doesn't get the love that it needs many times. And he gave us all the wonderful cars that we were never gonna have again in our lifetime. So it's a lot of things. So John, yeah, sure, help us out on that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's promotion, money.
And then spreading love.
Somehow you guys like us. You're still wondering about that. And everybody, what I'm noticing is that everybody is giving their time, everybody's giving their love, and
We truly appreciate
we
it.
truly appreciate that. The returns will come when we make all this successful.
So stick with us.
Stick with us. We're all gonna succeed together, and this entire crew is gonna go to Mary Horsepower. I really want to stress that the more successful we are, Sister Beretta, we go to the next one. Another favorite of mine that I'm not sure Aaron has seen, but is Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Of course. Oh, yes.
Yeah. I have thought about it, but it was already campy enough that it could get ruined. And
Oh, no. It can be campier. It can be so much campier.
you're gonna throw Ben at it.
We tried to reboot that like a year or two ago from what I understand, they made a pilot and it just didn't fly, so they didn't do anything with it. So
Oh,
We'll make it happen.
so it's up to you. It's already been tried. Now I think they didn't go campy enough. You got board camp and you can make it happen.
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, and now we got Casse could be campier. So here we go with that. So 5th or 6th one on the slate, Buck Riders in the 25th Century. And so there's a lot of crazy ideas that we want to grindhouse. Our showcase, our what is it that they call it in the industry? The temple, the nun. You all love the nun, and the nun loves you back.
It was the nun that pulled us all in. Somebody saw it, mentioned it to us. We saw it. We're like, we got to have her on. Let's get her on. And then boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's been one cascade after another. It's just been like dominoes falling since, this doesn't usually happen with guests that we have. And somehow this thing just has taken off and it just keeps getting better. And every time you guys talk about something, it's more exciting than it was before. And then you got Igor's images, and like every day there's a new one and a new one and a new one. You're like, damn.
Yes, we love Igor.
We love Igor. Igor, you seriously gave a look that you took the look that we crafted together in Premiere and the neon and the fire and everything, and you made it so unique and yours that it became like a parallel, unique Sister Beretta world to the world we had created. It's like parallel Sister Berettas, each one unique. And sure, I welcome everybody doing drawings out of Sister Beretta, but from an official Fabricated Crime distributed artwork that gets the red gun that we put is Igor's. The red gun means you're in, and we want this with you. So I'm making Traci Redmond as the cocktail waitress, grindhouse. I want to skyify you more, Cass. So I'm working on that. Jason Wallace got his. Jon Hatch got his. I'm waiting on Chanda Rawlings, who's here also, by the way. I'm just on this project. Chanda is with us, so she's getting her grindhouse poster. Igor's gonna get a grindhouse poster, but part of me doesn't want to, because then that means that he gets to draw himself.
All muscular.
Oh, Igor, can
Yeah.
Uncle draw you?
Angel, yeah. She's done too. Actually,
He'll draw yours.
although my
Yes, she's gonna.
Yeah.
Draw your phone.
You think so? I don't know. It would be cool. But yeah, we're gonna. You have to make yourself on the artwork that we're doing for you're doing for everybody.
okay.
So
Cameos of say like Death Race 5000 with Denny or what's his name? Is it Denny K? I think
David Carradine.
Carradine. Yeah, that's who it was. You gonna have anything like that kind of in the?
We have salutes and tributes to Death Race 2000. Yes, we do.
But yeah, we're giving a salute to Frankenstein.
That brings us to something for John and Kyle. Igor is actually sketching out the different attires of Sister Beretta. So he's actually doing pretty much the fashion design of it. And the original racing leather deer was Frankenstein from Death Race 2000.
Oh, really?
Was. Yep.
Very cool.
So the
good
racing
inspiration.
leather.
Yes.
Yes. The only thing is that we put the habit versus the mask that he had, but there was a scene on Death Race 2000 when he takes off the mask where he almost has like a habit himself, and I like
It's too pretty.
so we blended that in, and that's why Sister Beretta has the black racing black gear. It's a total salute of Death Race 2000.
Nice.
Very nice.
You guys are picking it apart. I love it. Like, you guys include this, you guys include that. Yes, we did.
Yeah, we sprinkled in as many things we can.
We also again, the bloopers are gonna be very much so in the style of Cannonball Run 2, if we get our way.
Oh, perfect.
And Hooper, and a lot of the stuff is gonna be pretty much this typical standard nunsploitation grindhouse action sequences. That the desert obviously has a salute to Vanishing Point. I'm not revealing that. It has a salute to Vanishing Point, and it does have a salute to there are things peppered in for the very obscure Sam Peckinpah Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. We do
By Jon
have
Hatch.
by John. We do have some pieces in honor of Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, which people forget about Sam Peckinpah. So there's a lot of things we have peppered in, and we're probably gonna have to fill you guys in. Well, we're gonna let you go.
Thank you
So-
for coming.
Thank you for showing up.
We really appreciate it.
Thank
Our
you.
true believers.
Thank you for the support.